So with the music, I mean, how early does it start with you with the music and everything? 'Cause I know you got into it pretty young, right?
Yeah, I actually I started doing music. I'm talking about as long as I've been able probably to really like write and talk. Um but I got into the industry I want to say around the age of 13. That's when I started doing like talent shows and stuff like that. When Wicked Cricket was alive, RP OG Wicked Cricket, I used to go to Club Rhythms when I was like a very young teenager, like 13, 14 years old. Remember, I don't know if you remember, I don't know how old you are. Just Joking.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Just
Yeah,
Joking
yeah.
talent shows. Beyonce did talent shows there. Like I used to do talent shows at Worthing when I was at Worthing High School. So yeah, I'll let know.
And I mean, just at the same time, not just rapping, but also singing as well.
Definitely. So I
Yeah.
started out, to be honest, I started out doing, I love to sing since I was a little bitty kid. But when I was doing poetry, I started writing and doing poetry. I used to like putting the words together when I learned how to kind of write and make them rhyme, and I was like, cool. But I was still singing. I love R&B. That's my first pick, R&B before rap. And I'm a rap artist, yes, but I love R&B. Shout out to all the real R&B artists out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Escape, Selmo 2. I'm talking about the Key Sweats. I'm talking about Jodeci.
Yeah, with
I'm
R&B,
talking about
with R&B, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about the real R&B. That's what I grew up on. So I love my Aunt Monica. Can't leave you out, girl. So the real R&B, that's where I started it. But then the words start coming together as I'm writing poetry. And then all of a sudden, it was chicks like Queen Latifah that was rapping that consciousness queen this. But whoa, she was on it. Then that MC Light was hitting hard as a rock. Come on, MC Light. Then I started hearing, then as I'm growing up, about 12, and then I started hearing this chick named the Brat. Brat was coming through and she was, she was hitting them boy. Yes. And then I can't forget, even before the Brat, I gotta say this, it was my girl Boss. I don't really wanna feel. Classic. Got a big shout out to Boss, straight up. I don't even think I ever met Boss personally, but I think I
Boss was
may
hard,
have,
man.
I think I may have spoke with her like through social media, like, you know, just giving props, you know what I mean, to her. And it's just like, I'm like, man, just seeing the women that were in a dominant field, you know what I mean? But then I was like, yeah, but all the women that was coming out, they was coming out so hard, looking like a dude. I'm like, no, you gotta be cute, but be just as hard as that. So that's where the classified lady came from, because I'm gonna be classy, but I'm gonna spell it classified, because you know when you're young, your mind running so CLASYFYD. Cause I'm classified for whatever. That's what I used to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spell it different. 2 Y's, no I's, cause I'm classified for whatever, baby. I had something to say with it. You know what I'm saying? So, I was like, let me keep the whole woman classy appeal, but be just as hard as any dude that was rocking it. And that was my drive right there. I'm gonna be just as hard as him, whoever you think is dope and hard, but I'm gonna still be cute. But I'm gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? That was my thing when I was like 12 or 13, putting
That's
me
how
together.
you was putting your image together.
Putting that clear, what my name should be. Cause then my homeboy, shout out to Crime Boss, the original Crime Boss.
Another legend.
And that's how I started in the game. I was in the studios with RQ and Crime Boss. Shout out
how do you link up with them and get in the studio settings and all
Man,
that?
this so crazy because it was just the environment. Like, just the community that I grew up in South Park.
Yeah.
In South Park. She can rap, or she can rap. My other homeboy here that I can rap or something. Hey, get Baby Shay, get Shay over here, get Shay over here, or whatever. Then we gonna call you Baby Shay. That was RQ all day, calling me Baby Shay. He was making the beats at the studio, and his studio was around the corner from my house, so it wasn't that far. So my mama would drop me off around the corner. You know what I'm saying? But like she used to tell him, y'all know, nah, y'all don't give my baby none of that. That was weed. You know, back in the game, she was saying, don't get my baby none of that. Woo, woo, woo. Y'all do your thing. She knew I didn't
curse
smoke.
you want to curse
I
too.
didn't smoke and drink. No, I don't.
Okay,
because I like to I have a
Gotcha.
fan base that needs to hear this, and I don't want to be having to cut nothing and just hear straight up. So that's not to jump subjects, but that's another thing that I stopped doing, because I was very hard in that rap that today I don't rap with any profanity. So my music and albums are recorded clean. The past few albums are clean, and you don't even realize it because it's still hard, but it's clean.
That's what's up.
Yeah, try that, because it's hard for boys nowadays to be trying to rap without saying one curse word.
Words.
Try it.
Yeah, you
say
gotta use
something.
your words. Yeah.
Say something. It's hard to say something without no curse word, and you rapping, but you call yourself an artist, huh?
Yeah.
But you're an artist though.
Yeah.
You're an artist though, a rap artist. That means we got to put words together to create the song. See, it's a difference between an artist and not an artist. Okay.
Who was teaching you how to like your song structure and like how to put your bars and all that together?
Anything that we first start learning, you start learning yourself. You just picking up and you just actually I would personally rap it to the radio when we used to record the Brad songs or somebody's songs off the radio, or Master P or some Mia X, shout out to her too. Like, I would take that tape, play it, and totally rap my rap over them rapping while they're rapping, and it just kind of matches that time. This is before I knew anything about any
same
bars.
flow, just changing the words and all that.
No. What I mean is about timing. You were talking to me about bars.
Gotcha.
So I would
you
start
just wrote
when they
within the
start
time when
rapping.
they rap. I got you.
And that's how I came in on bars before I knew anything about bars. But that's how my timing was kind of going. Then I actually got through my journey. It's a lot of people that I probably can't think of during the time of this interview. But the first person that hits my mind for some reason is this Jamaican friend of mine. I was very young, but this was a older Jamaican guy that was musically inclined and had a studio, and he just had hope in me. And I remember his name is Mango. He would call me every year and just tell me happy birthday. He would find me some kind of way. It wasn't that stuff that's going on today. It ain't like he looked at me and no kind of, it wasn't no funny business. This was genuinely back then in that time, people that really loved the music and loved to see someone that had a talent and I can offer you something to help build your skill. This guy offered that. I forgot, Mango stayed like near one of my family members, and we would go to his studio and he would let me get on the microphone and hear myself as I'm doing stuff, and he's playing music, just music, and it was a lot of island music, to be honest, you know what I mean? But then he was like, you really good, you could be famous, or you are awesome, like that was somebody that motivated me. I don't know where he is today. I haven't talked to Mango in many of years, but I remember this guy growing up, that this was somebody that offered something to me and just would let me freely find out who I am as an artist, to be on a microphone and hear myself and do certain stuff. So he kind of, I don't want to say he didn't song structure me, but he allowed me to find myself by utilizing his music, being around it. He had this apartment that was like filled with a whole bunch of records, and it was a real musical environment for me. So I grew up with that.
Donnie Houston.